Hi again, guys. So I thought today I would come on and show you kind of a collective haul. I've been doing a little bit of shopping at a few consignment stores, and I thought I would show you guys what I picked up. Oh, and I also went to Kohls. So over spring break, my kids and I took like a little ferry ride and went to a little town, and they had the cutest consignment store there. And I only found a couple things, and I'm sure I would have found more, but by the time we got to the consignment store, we only had like a half hour to look around. But my favorite thing that I found, and this purse might not be for everyone, but I just thought it was so cute. It's like a brown, kind of a, would you call it like crocodile type pattern? But I just think it's so cute. It's got like a little pocket right here, a little snap closure. It's leather. I think it might be vintage, but I'm not really sure, just because of the shape of it and everything. And it has like a zipper. And then it just has like one pocket on the inside right here. But it's just kind of a big compartment. And then on the back, you can slip like your cell phone in here, so I thought that was cool. And I just thought it was really, really cute. And it was actually half off. It only cost me $11. And I thought that was a really good deal for like a leather bag. And it's by the brand Brahmin, which I've never heard of before. It says Dartmouth, Massachusetts, USA. But it's really cute. It kind of reminds me of like a Dooney and Burke. It the medallion, it has like a ship on it or whatever. So anyways, I thought this was just the cutest bag. And you can adjust the strap too. Oh no, you can't. I was thinking, oh yeah, you can. Yeah. See how it has the little knob, and you can unsnap it here, and then there's holes. That's right. So I could make it longer to use it as a crossbody, but this is a little high right now. I'd have to, I think, well actually no, that's probably just about right. Anyways, enough on the purse, but I thought that was my favorite thing that I found like recently. I thought that was really cute. And then I only got one other thing there, and it's this really pretty coral, like a sweater, like short sleeve sweater. I just thought that's really, really cute. And it is a little bit big on me, but I think I can make it work. I mean, it kind of just looks a little bit slouchy, which actually is, I think will be really cute. And I think it'll look nice with like white jeans or white shorts this summer, or even like khaki capris or khaki shorts. And it's by the brand Sanctuary Clothing, which I've never heard of before either. So anyways, those are the two things that I got on our little day trip. And then my daughter and I went to a consignment store that I recently heard about. They've been actually in our city for 3 years, but I didn't even know about it. And it was really, really cool. They had a lot of really, really nice things. I can't believe it's been there for that long and I didn't know about it. But I picked up a few really cute items. The first thing I got was from Club Monaco, and I haven't really heard of Club Monaco either, but it's this really cute, like, I guess it's like a tank type, you know, sleeveless tank. I like the ruffle. There's like a ruffle around the collar, and then you can have this little, these long actually, whatever you call them, ribbons that you can tie like into a bow or whatever. And it's an ivory color, so I thought it would go with everything. And I love the material. I'm not sure what it's made of. It almost feels like it's a silk blend, which means it'll probably need to be dry cleaned. I didn't even look at that before I bought it. Oh, it is silk. 100% silk. I didn't really realize that. But anyways, well then I think I got a pretty good deal on this shirt. But that's the blouse. That's the blouse. Really, really cute. And it was $12.50. $12.50. So this consignment store, obviously consignment stores are a little more expensive than thrift stores, but they had the nicest selection of clothing and handbags and shoes. It was crazy. I don't know where they get all their stuff, but it was really, they had a lot of nice stuff. I also got this purple tank top. I must be thinking it's going to be really hot here this summer, because I think everything I bought was sleeveless. But this is by the company Kish. I think I've seen this maybe at Macy's. I'm not sure. But I really liked it because purple is my favorite color. So it's purple, and I liked how it had the, it's this black lace detail. It's a V-neck, and it had this black lace detail down the front. I thought that was really pretty. And it kind of has some ruching a little bit in the middle too. And it's a really soft kind of cotton material. So I picked that up, and that was $14.50. That's funny. This was more expensive than the silk blouse. I would think that silk would cost more, but whatever. And then I also got another tank top, and this is by Olivia Moon. And it's just black, but what I liked about this was, look at the collar. Isn't that pretty? I just think that is so pretty. It's like a kind of a flower pattern a little bit. And it's really cute. And black just goes with everything, so, you know, you can't go wrong with black. I thought that would look cute with some white skinny jeans or, you know, white shorts or even like a white skirt. So I picked that up. Oh, did I tell you how much that was? I don't think I did. Maybe it doesn't matter. $10. That was $10. And then I also got, this was off of the, they had a clearance rack, but I'm going to take it to get it dry cleaned and have it pressed. Because obviously they've washed it or somebody's washed it and it's really wrinkly. But it's by Banana Republic and it was only $3. And it's like a little jacket blazer. Okay, I almost said those together. That's funny. But what I really liked about this, and it's kind of a bone or ivory color, what I really liked was the pockets. Look at the pockets, how they have this little flap detail. I thought that was really, really cute. Instead of just a normal like flap pocket, it had that detail. So, and there weren't any stains on it or anything. And then there's also a little pocket up here. But like I said, it's really, really wrinkled. So I'm going to take it to a dry cleaner and hopefully they can press all the wrinkles out. I figured for $3 just to pay to have it dry cleaned, I mean, it's still totally worth it since it was so affordable. And so I got that. And then the last thing I picked up at that store, and we got my daughter a bunch of stuff too, but she's already like washed it and put it away. So, but the last thing I picked up was this really pretty butterfly scarf, and it was $12. And it's blue, and it just has a bunch of butterflies on it. And I just thought this was so like springy with all the colors and the butterflies. So I didn't fold it all, but it's, you know, it's the same pattern. It's just a really long, flowy scarf. You could actually, this thing is so long, I could almost wrap this around me and use it as a kind of a cover up with my swimsuit this summer, because I do have a blue swimsuit. So I thought that would be another use for it if I didn't want to use it as a scarf. Okay, and so the last couple things I want to show you is I'd gone to Kohls because, well, I kind of messed up. I'd gotten the 30% off coupon, but I didn't use it in time. So I still got 20% off. So I went and picked up a few things. I didn't buy a whole lot. But the first thing I bought was this really pretty necklace by Apartment 9. And you know, it says Apartment 9, but on the back it says TNT. And I wonder if it's not that TNT Designs that Little Black Bag has sold. I mean, it looks like it could be. But it's really pretty because it's like mint and coral and kind of a dark orange. And then there's some, you know, rhinestones too. But it's really pretty. And it was originally $28, but then it was on sale. And then I had like 20% off. So I wonder if it even says here. So I think it ended up being, after everything was said and done, it was $18.20 minus 20%. So maybe like around $15. And then this is actually for my daughter. It was on clearance for $4.80. It's a wrap bracelet by Candies, and it's got a really cute, you know, rhinestone bow. And it's kind of a peach color or kind of a nudish pink color. And of course, you know, you would wrap it around. It has the little buckle right there. So we got that for my daughter. Although I think it's really cute. I kind of want to wear it. Okay, and then, let's see. Oh yeah, and then also for my daughter, we got her this bracelet by Lauren Conrad, and it's a snake, like a snake bangle. If you can see that, there's a little snake on it, little bangle. And it was originally $16, but it was on clearance for $3.20. So that's a pretty good deal. And then I also got a watch. Their bangle watches, I think, were on sale for $19. No, that's not right. $12.99? Yeah, $12.99. These watches were on sale for $12.99, and I thought that was a great deal. It's really pretty. It's like a gold bangle, and then it's got a black face. So I thought that was really pretty for $12.99. So that's what it'll look like on. And it fits pretty good. There were a couple other bangle watches, but they were just too loose. This is loose, but it's still, I think it'll be just fine. So I picked that up. And then the last thing I picked up was a scarf that was on clearance. This was $6, regularly $20, and it's by Apartment 9. And it's purple and orange and kind of a fuchsia pink color. And I just thought this was really, really pretty. I like the pattern. Thought that was really pretty, and it's really, really a soft material. So picked that up. Yep, I really like that. Anyways, guys, that was all that I've been recently picking up as I've been shopping. And thanks for watching, and I'll just see you guys in the next video.